I tested some of the best Keychron keyboards of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Keychron V6 Max. This is a full-size wireless mechanical keyboard that feels premium right out of the box, and the typing experience is genuinely comfortable even after long hours at the desk. The double-shot PVT keycaps, gasket mount design, and support for hot-swappable switches make it super customizable for anyone who wants a keyboard that can be tailored to their workflow or gaming setup. The main downsides are the price. It's not cheap, and it's not the quietest board if you're in a shared space, but for productivity-focused users, programmers, or people who need a number pad, this is absolutely a solid choice. I'm putting this in the good tier because while it's a really satisfying keyboard to use, there are others that offer more advanced features or a slightly better value. Keychron Q1 HE. This one really stands out with its full aluminum chassis and double gasket mount, giving it a premium whitey feel and a soft, enjoyable typing experience. The big highlight here is the Hall effect analog switches. Each key's actuation point is adjustable, which is a dream for gamers and tinkerers who want ultimate control and customization. The build quality is top-notch and the wireless performance is rock solid, but it's definitely on the pricier side and a bit heavy for portability. The lack of dedicated media keys and the fact the RGB doesn't shine through the stock keycaps are minor gripes. But overall, this is a keyboard that feels like it's built for enthusiasts who want the best of the best. I'm putting this in the God tier because honestly, it's hard to find much to complain about. The features are just next level. Keychron K2 HE. This is a compact 75% wireless keyboard with an aluminum frame and ABS plastic bottom. So it's sturdy but not as heavy as some of the all-metal options. The Hall effect switches are the real star, offering smooth, consistent performance and deep customization through the web-based software, perfect for gamers or anyone who wants to tweak their typing experience. The battery life is impressive and the wireless connectivity works flawlessly, but the switches do wobble a bit in their housing, and the tray mount feels a little stiffer compared to gasket-mounted boards. For the price though, this is a fantastic pick for people who want advanced features without breaking the bank. I'm putting this in the great tier because it's a great balance of performance, price, and portability. Keychron Q1 V2. This is a 75% layout keyboard with a full aluminum case that feels absolutely bomb-proof. Seriously, it's heavy and solid, like nothing is going to break this thing. The typing experience is fantastic with smooth switches, a gasket mount design for a comfortable feel, and hot-swappable sockets for easy customization. The included keycaps are a bit of a letdown for the price, and the RGB doesn't shine through all switch types, but those are minor issues compared to the overall quality and versatility. It's a bit expensive, but if you want a premium customizable keyboard that will last, this is a great choice. I'm putting this in the great tier because it's got the built and features to satisfy most enthusiasts, even if it's not the absolute latest tech. Keychron Q6 Max. This is just an absolute beast of a keyboard. I mean, the typing experience is smooth as butter, the build quality is top-notch with a full metal chassis, and it's loaded with features like hot-swappable switches and a volume knob, so you can tweak it exactly how you want. It's a bit pricey and heavy, so maybe not the best for travel, but honestly, if you want a premium full-size keyboard that feels and sounds incredible, this is the one. For me, it's a no-brainer. I'm putting this in the God tier. Keychron Q1 Pro. This one is all about comfort and customization. The typing feel is super bouncy and soft, thanks to the gasket mount and flexible polycarbonate plate, which makes long typing sessions a breeze. It's packed with features like QMK firmware and a big battery, and it's built like a tank. The only downside is the high-profile keycaps, which might take some getting used to, and it's not the best for ultra-low latency gaming. But for typists and tinkerers who want a premium compact board, this is a fantastic. I'm ranking it in the great tier. Keychron Q5 Max. This keyboard is definitely for people who want a premium compact board with all the bells and whistles. The build quality is outstanding, the sound dampening is some of the best I've heard, and the typing experience is super soft and quiet. It's a bit on the high side, so a wrist rest is recommended. And the keycaps aren't shine-through, which might bother some. But for office use or anyone who wants a high-quality 96% keyboard, this is a winner. I'm putting this in the great tier. Keychron K6. Okay, this one is a bit of a letdown compared to the others. It's a decent compact keyboard with Bluetooth and RGB, but the build quality and keycaps just aren't on the same level. The height is awkward without the wrist rest, and the backlighting is pretty weak. Plus, there's no official software for customization, which is a bummer. It's fine for basic use or travel, but if you want something premium or feature-packed, you will be disappointed. For me, this lands in the trash tier. Keychron K8 Pro. This gives you a solid, reliable mechanical experience with hot-swappable switches and programmable keys, which is awesome if you like to customize your setup. The build quality is sturdy and it works across Mac and Windows, but honestly the Bluetooth can be a bit iffy, and the tray mount design isn't going to impress the enthusiast crowd. It's just not as premium as it could be for a Pro model. I'd say this is the best for someone who wants wireless convenience and customizability on a budget, but don't expect it to blow your mind. For me, it's going into the average tier. Keychron K1 Max. This is one of those boards that feels slick and modern right out of the box. Ultra slim, low profile switches, and a design that's easy to love if you're into minimalism. The typing is smooth and quiet thanks to the foam inside, and the programmable features with QMK VIA support are a huge plus for takers. The only downside is that some users have reported quality issues with certain keys, but overall it's a great pick for people who want a mechanical feel without the bulk. I'm putting this in the good tier because it's a strong choice for both work and play, as long as you're not unlucky with your unit. Keychron Q11. This is a split ergonomic keyboard that's built like a tank and feels premium, with all metal construction and typing experience that grows on you once you get used to the layout. The split design is cool for comfort and posture, but honestly it's priced way too high for what it offers. No wrist rest included, no tenting kit, and the cable between the halves is a bit short. If you're looking for a split keyboard, there are better options out there for less money. I'm giving this one a trash tier spot because the value just isn't there compared to the competition. Keychron C3 Pro. This is a budget beast, hot swappable switches, programmable keys, and a surprisingly good build for the price. The typing feel is solid and it's easy to switch between Mac and Windows, but don't expect premium materials or fancy extras. It's perfect for anyone who wants to dip their toes into mechanical keyboards without spending a fortune, or for gamers who need reliable performance on a budget. For me, it's landing in the average tier because while it's not flashy, it's definitely a solid choice for the money. Keychron K10 Pro. This is one of those keyboards that just feels solid in your hand, heavier than its non-pro sibling, and that extra heft gives it a premium vibe right off the bat. I love how it manages to keep things quiet thanks to some well-placed sound dampening foam, and the PBT keycaps are a nice touch for durability and wood resistance. It's a full-size layout, so if you need a number pad and plenty of space, this is a solid pick, especially for Apple users who want a mechanical option without spending a fortune. Downsides? It's a bit bulky for travel and the wrist rest isn't included, but honestly for the price, I think it's hard to beat for everyday work or coding. For me, this one lands in the good tier. It's reliable, comfortable, and gets the job done without any drama. Keychron Q3 HE QMK. Let's talk about a true standout. This thing is built like a tank, with a full aluminum body as some of the most responsive magnetic switches I've ever tried. The Keychron 2.0 Hall effect switches are smooth, bouncy, and customizable right down to the actuation point, which is a dream for gamers and power users who want every edge. The quad actuation and rapid trigger features mean you can assign multiple actions to a single key, and the polling rate is lightning fast for wired use. I do wish the battery lasted a little longer when running wireless with RGB. But honestly, if you want top-tier performance and customization, this is it. The only real downside is the price. But if you're serious about your setup, it's worth every penny. I'm putting this one in the god tier, it's just that good. Keychron V5 Max. Here's a keyboard that really surprised me. The 96% layout is a perfect middle ground. You get a full set of keys without taking up your entire desk, and the build quality is rock solid. Typing on this thing is buttery smooth, and the hot swappable switches mean you can experiment with different feels. The tri-mode connectivity is super convenient, and the battery life is impressive. The only real letdowns are the lack of shine-through keycaps and a slightly high profile. But for the price, it's hard to complain. This is a great pick for anyone who wants a premium typing experience without breaking the bank. For me, this is a good tier keyboard. It's dependable, versatile, and a joy to use every day. Keychron Q3 Pro SE. This one feels like a real step up from the usual. The full aluminum build is heavy and premium, and the gasket mount plus foam dampening make typing a dream. Quiet, bouncy, and satisfying. I love the extra macro keys and the big sturdy aluminum knob, which are perfect for productivity or gaming. The Bluetooth and wired connectivity options are great, and the QMK VIA support means you can customize just about anything. The only downside is the price. This isn't a budget option, and you'll feel it in your wallet. But if you want a top-notch mechanical keyboard with all the bells and whistles, this is a fantastic choice. I'm ranking this one in the gray tier. It's not quite god tier, but it's close, and it's absolutely worth considering if you're looking for something special. Keychron K3 Max. This keyboard is a solid, low-profile option for anyone looking for a compact, sleek mechanical keyboard with great compatibility. It works just well with Mac as it does Windows, and switching is a breeze. Typing feels comfortable for long sessions, and the addition of 2.4 GHz wireless is a big plus for reliability. Though I do wish there was a spot to store the dongle and that the stabilizers didn't rattle as much as a spacebar. For folks who want a mechanical feel but need something thin and travel friendly, this is a good fit, though it doesn't blow me away, so I'm putting it in the average tier. Keychron K2 Max QMK. This one's packed with features: hot-swappable switches, QMK support for deep customization, and a sturdy build with plenty of sound dampening foam for a quieter, smoother typing experience. The 1000Hz polling rate on 2.4 GHz means it's snappy for gaming or work, and it connects to 3 devices at once, which is super handy for multi-device setups. The height can be a bit much for long typing without a wrist rest, and the spacebar sound is a common nitpick. It's a great all-rounder but not outstanding in any one area, so I'm rating it average tier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best Keychron keyboards for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.